What is up, everybody? We are back here at King Film Sports for the NFL Week 7 betting locks and game predictions. That's right, everybody. We are a third of the way through the NFL season, recapping the Week 6 that was. So Thursday night, under 39 to perfection. Only 19 points scored in that game. These Thursday night games have been brutal to watch. Then Niners minus 4.5, classic trap spot on the road. Too many injuries there. They got blown out by the Falcons. Colts and Jags under, I had 42. That was actually a high-scoring game. Shocked me as the over hit there. Bengals, big comeback in the Big Easy to pull off the cover there. Needed that one. And then the Ravens choke late again with a double-digit fourth quarter lead. So that has been very frustrating over the course of this season, losing to the Giants outright there. Then Bills-Chiefs, potentially the matchup of the year in the regular season, and the Bills did hang on to win it there, -2, that cashes. And then Sunday night had a Cooper Rush performance that just was not great, and he sold for them, and they did have some backdoor covering potential, but were not able to realize that. So overall, we lost a little more than a unit on the week, still up 4.8 units on this year, and we will get back into the positive this week. Game picks 55 and 38, around 60%. And now let's get into the Week 7 action. So first here we got a Thursday night football game that is going to be a dogfight. Two and 4 teams that need a win desperately at this point. I'm going to take the Cardinals here at home -1, and it does pain me to do it because the Cardinals have lost 8 straight home games. They will be getting DeAndre Hopkins back, though, and they did just acquire Robbie Anderson, though they are without Hollywood Brown. The Cardinals have been very inconsistent this season, but I think this is a spot where they can show up. Kyler Murray looked very pedestrian against that Seattle defense, but the Saints defense has not been up to the billing this year. They have not played like they did in the past couple of years. And I just think the Cardinals' firepower on offense, on paper, is just way better than the Saints with Andy Dalton and all their backup wide receivers that they're playing at this point. So the Cardinals should go out and win this game at home. Will they? That's another story, but I just love the value of -1 here. Basically a money line play there. Next, we go to the Falcons at the Bengals, and give me the Falcons to cover plus the 7 points. Falcons are the only remaining undefeated team against the spread, 6-0 this season, and I think this line just does not reflect that at all. Falcons getting a touchdown in Cincinnati. I mean, I am a fan of the Bengals this year and their chances going furrow with Joe Burrow and that high-flying offense. But the Bengals defense has not been very good, and the Falcons have proven they can run the ball on anyone with Marcus Mariota and that trio of running backs. So I think that the Falcons will hold the time of possession advantage in this one. I think the Bengals will win it outright, but I think it will be within that touchdown spread, and even in Cincinnati, I think there is a lot of backdoor potential if it's not even a close game to begin with. So I think the Falcons keep it close there in Cincinnati. Next, we go to the Giants at the Jaguars. This was another weird line. I mean, Vegas just has not caught up to the fact that this Giants team is 5-1. The Jaguars have not been very impressive the past few weeks. Give me the Giants money line plus 150. I just do not know why they're getting this type of value in Jacksonville. I don't think the Giants are world beaters. I don't think they're going to make a strong playoff push this season, get to the Super Bowl or anything. But, I mean, at some point you just got to realize that I think the New York Giants are a better football team right now than the Jags. I don't think Daniel Jones is an elite quarterback, but I think that their offense with Saquon Barkley has been very effective, and Brian Daboll has shown that he is a winning head coach in this league. And the Giants' defense has been very good, and so I just think that the Giants are the better team, the better roster at this point, and I think they've been playing the hotter football, so give me the Giants to go into Duval and get the dub. Next matchup, we got the rematch already in Week 7 of Colts at Titans here. And in this one, give me the Colts money line plus 140. They've been playing great football as of late. Matt Ryan had a great game against the Jags, even though their defense didn't really show up to play in that one. And I just don't know why they're getting this value at plus 140. Sure, the Titans do have home field and are coming off of a bye. Tennessee has won 4 straight in this matchup, but I just tend to think that these divisional matchups will equalize, and I think that the Colts are as good of a football team as the Titans. There's no reason for them to have lost these 4 straight games. So I think that Matt Ryan is going to ball out again. And I just think that this Colts offense has been playing better than the Titans as of late. The Titans on offense with Tannehill and Henry haven't been something to write home about. So I think it's going to be an even game, and I love the value with the Colts there. Next game, we go to the Seahawks at the Chargers. And I, again, just do not understand this line. Seahawks +7. It seems like Vegas is heavily relying on preseason metrics and what they thought these teams would be on paper versus what is turning out to be this season through 6 weeks. And the Seahawks have just been a very competitive team, and Geno Smith has been playing statistically like one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I don't think they're going to win this game in LA, but with no home field advantage for the Chargers, I love this spot that Seattle's in right here, getting a touchdown. The Seahawks defense played great against Arizona last week, and as long as Geno Smith doesn't make mistakes, I think they'll be firmly in this football game. Herbert has not looked great this season because I think he's dealing with some type of rib injury. He has been for over the last month since that Chiefs game. So the Chargers offense hasn't gone crazy so far this season. Seattle's defense isn't great, but I think they'll hold the Chargers in check. So I think we'll get a one-possession football game there, and the Seahawks will cover. Next game, this might be one of my most controversial plays, but give me the Niners +150 here at home. I love them in the bounce-back spot. And I know they are horrifically injured at this point, but they might get some of those players back, including Trent Williams, who means a lot on that offensive line. There is a good chance that he plays according to Shanahan, and Bosa might play as well. The Chiefs are also dealing with some injuries in their own right in that secondary, so I think that is a story. But I think the Niners will be getting healthier this week, and I think if they lean back on that running game, their offense actually did look decent last week. It was just some critical mistakes that they made in Atlanta. So I think the Niners will be able to compete in this game with the Chiefs and Mahomes. I know they're going to be angry and frustrated after that Bills loss. So they're going to come to play, but I just love the value with the Niners at home +150 there. Next, we got a Sunday Night Football matchup where we have the Steelers and the Dolphins. Another line that I just straight up do not understand. Give me the Steelers +7 here. They played great, inspired football at home last week against the Bucs. I think that continues into this week. I don't care if Trubisky is playing over Pickett, if Pickett is injured. I think they play the exact same at this point in Pickett's career. So I think as long as Trubisky avoids the mistakes against this talented Miami defense, they'll be in this game. I know the Dolphins think they're going to get Tua back, but after a few weeks with injury, I don't know how effective he's going to be. And the Dolphins largely have lost their momentum that they were playing with over the first month of the season. So I think the Dolphins win this one, but I think, again, it is going to be close. It's going to be a one-possession game. Love the number +7 there. Then finally we get to the Patriots-Bears, very unappetizing Monday Night Football matchup. But in this one, I will be taking the Patriots to win, but more importantly, the lock is the under 40 points in this game. The Bears exemplified why they are a straight under team, as I think they were inside the 10-yard line 3 or 4 times last week and ended up with no points on those possessions. They did have a longer touchdown pass earlier in the game, but those were their only 7 points. So I do not think that the Bears are going to get to 20 points in this game, especially against a Bill Belichick defense. The Bears' passing offense has been historically bad. I think the Patriots are going to win this one. I think Zappe has been playing good football, but the Bears have a stout defense themselves, so I see this being more of a 20-10 type football game where the Patriots control it, but there are a few mistakes, and it does go under the total there. So let me know what you guys think of the Week 7 locks. I have a lot of them. And other than that Cardinals game, it's basically all underdogs and then the under on Monday Night Football. So let me know what you guys think. As always, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.